We're really in the thick of launch season now, with Aston Martin bringing out the AM24, and look at it. Just look at this car. Unlike the beginning of the launch season we had, where everybody was coming out with bare carbon fibre with a few flashy highlights. Instead, this is a mostly colourful car with a just small amount of bare carbon, but in strategic places to be able to hide it. Aston Martin have done an excellent job of blending what they want, which is to save as much weight as possible, but not sacrificing their identity, keeping that green, that deep green colour. It's a better green this year as well, so that they have their brand identity, the Aston Martin and the racing green, yet they can still do a little bit of weight saving, which is something that they want to do. Looking at the car that they released as well, it looks pretty similar to last season's car. I imagine they're maybe keeping a few things under wraps, because it seems these days nobody wants to reveal what they're doing with their car until they really have to in pre-season testing. But they've got the livery spot on. They understand that it's all about the brand that they're building, and if you have a highly identifiable car, then you get the sponsorships, you get the team being supported by the fans. These things are really important. But the question really is, can Aston Martin replicate their season from 2023 in 2024? They need to come out of the blocks swinging. They got 8 podiums last year, and they can do it again if they get things right. But the competition is going to be much stiffer. A lot of new cars converging on the conventional philosophy. Is it possible for Aston Martin to actually go and do what they did last year? Well, yes, anything's possible, and they did do a very good job at producing their car last season. They had a wobble in the middle where they tried to develop it, and they ended up getting themselves a bit stuck. But can they do it again? Well, it remains to be seen, but there's no reason why they couldn't. They have the team, they have the facilities, they have a driver in Fernando Alonso who can go and do amazing things, and really they need to give him a car to stop him being poached by another team, i.e. Mercedes or someone like that, because he really wants to be racing in a car which could give him that 33rd win. So the AM24, where do we put it into the ranking? Well, I love this fully painted car. I think it looks really good, and I mean this racing green, isn't it? That really famous British bias going on there. I really like what we're seeing from this car. I think it has to go third. I think third place is where this car deserves to be for its looks, from its livery, that it is a classic look and it's a really sophisticated look for this car. Now, where would you put the AM24 in your ranking? And do you think that Aston Martin can replicate their performance from last year or even do better in 2024? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.